afternoon, guys. Just another day of motivation for us. Day we need to be encouraged. Our friends, our family, our co-workers, our church leaders, our mentors need to be encouraged. I'm Keith Rowland. I am a cancer survivor, and I am thankful that I made the attendance list today, if you will. God has been good to me. God has been good to my family. God has been good to everything that I've laid my fingers on. Today is a day to rejoice and be glad in it, for we made an appearance in the attendance line, and I am happy that we did so. Today we're going to go over three different things. We're going to go over relationships and being encouraged. We are also going over being in the sports world, being encouraged. And lastly, being in church, just being encouraged. So let's dive in. Being a sports person, you realize that you have ways to go over people's lives that are able to affect their children, to affect how things are going in their life by doing the positive things that you continually do in your life. For example, someone such as Shador Sanders, Travis Hunter, Jimmy Horn, LaJohntay Wester. Hopefully I said your name right. These people, to me, bring encouragement to me because, for one, hi everybody, what's going on this morning? Who is that? Annabelle Peppers. How you doing this afternoon? Hi everybody. But continuing on what I was saying, being in the sports world, you have the ability to encourage a lot of individuals. I am so thankful for the things that I've seen that people have been doing, such as Shador Sanders, for one, was a first round talent in the NFL and wasn't taken until the fifth round, which was, I don't understand, the politics of all that. But I do understand the fact that he showed a lot of humility during that time because he set many records in college at Colorado with Coach Deion Sanders, and to come to the NFL and to be picked in the fifth round is, I felt like it was beneath him because he always had his head on the right shoulders. He always has he's always had a good examples in his life to continue to strive for. And I like the fact that no matter what had happened, no matter where he got chose at in the NFL draft, he has a humble way about him. That young man has had a good upbringing. Coach Sanders and Shador's mother have done an extraordinary job. Shiloh, the rest of the family, Bucky, even their daughter, wonderful people, wonderful people. A perfect example of thank you, a perfect example of people disencouraging one another from the standpoint of we can get somewhere in life, y'all. We really can. Just like, a lot of these people that are in the comments, we encourage one another to go to that next level. I'm right at the threshold as far as subscribers and watch time and all that times goes. So saying all that to say this, if you hadn't got a chance to, please subscribe to the channel to continue to hear more positive, uplifting things, and hit that notification icon so that way you'll know as soon as I go live again with just another encouragement series. Now, I've been going few and far and in between because this summer I've been looking after my grandkids. Not because my daughter couldn't find anybody else, but you can't just trust every single person today. Oh, hi, from Scotland. Scotland, hey, that's nice. I love it. I love it when people tell me they're from somewhere else. I continue to harp and say, we are all neighbors now. Whether you're in Scotland, whether you're in someplace else, and I'm in St. Joseph, Missouri. That's a wonderful thing. I love that about the internet. There's so many things that we can learn from one another. There's so many ways that we can continue to harp on being positive. Oh, hi, we are, oh, okay. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. And those are things that are very encouraging. Like this meeting, those people right there. So you can't tell me that don't feel good when you get on here and you're trying to be encouraging, that someone from clean across the world gets on there and says hi to you, that they're going to subscribe to your channel. Man, that is encouraging to me. I do this encouragement series not only because we are neighbors, and it says in the Bible in Hebrews 13:1 to let brotherly love continue. Oh, the herring, the hemorrhoid treatment. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, God bless you. You definitely need treatment for those. I'll go ahead and say that. I won't go into that because I definitely don't know too much about that kind of thing. But I'm telling you, I want you to be encouraged of whatever it is that you're doing. You have the ability to be a lot better than you was yesterday. You have the ability to be continue on a domino effect of positive interests in your life. Thanks. And I love the fact that when we come across one another on here and somebody has something positive to say, like all the people that's in the comments, you guys are extraordinary. I am a cancer survivor. I didn't even think I was going to make it. I mean, I went from being all-state basketball player in high school to going into the military and getting out and having a high-powered job at a pork processing plant. And then next thing you know, that cancer jumped on my back. Billy the Kid, hey, hello, brother. These things, I mean, so many people just harped on and prayed and continued to grant encouragement for me in my life. And when they told me that I had beat that cancer, oh man, I had tears in my eyes because cancer took my grandfather, my grandmother, and I'm sure there's lots of you guys on here right now that's had different members of their family have cancer. Uh, Cancer is just terrible. They need to just go ahead and find the cure for it. I was on so many different medications and so on and so forth. The medications seem to be making me sicker than the actual cancer, believe it or not. I mean, because every commercial that you watch in regard to your medicine and so on and so forth, don't they have like 20 things at the end where they blah, 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 at the end? And then you're like, man, I'm worse off taking it than I was without it. I mean, I don't want to give those guys a hard time because they are practicing medicine, if you will. But guys, and I appreciate you're a good man and I'm happy you survived. I'm so thankful for comments like that. God bless you. God bless you, the cute Alastor. Thank you so much for that comment. Guys, we encourage one another. We continue to be at a standpoint in our lives that whether you know it or not, you don't have to know everybody that you come across. All you have to do is have a good frame of mind. A good frame of mind, a good heart, and a good spirit. speaking to us. Oh my, that's. Oh man, you're lucky to be alive. You got stabbed. Someone got stabbed. Oh my, that's terrible. I'm thankful that God brought you through that situation. It had to be traumatic from a standpoint of somebody even wanting to do something like that to you in the first place. But then to turn around and make it from that, God is a good God. He is here. Your job is on strike, Viper. Man, I'm rebuking that. I'm hoping that they go to your union and give you a raise that you deserve, so that way you can take care of everything you need to take care of in your family, in your personal life, and so on and so forth. Man, I've been through those strikes, man. Those are terrible. But you have sometimes you got to put your foot down. You know what I mean? A lot of the things that we have. Oh, every job in Philadelphia is acting like that. The city of brotherly love. They need to go back to that. I mean, you see, ain't none of the Eagles going without any money. Well, we won't get on that stuff. But I hate to hear when people striking and things of that nature. I mean, that makes it hard for the family. But when you strike, don't they have some sort of thing that when you're striking and you're not at work, your your company has some sort of protections or whatever, maybe some insurance to keep up your mortgages, to keep up your rents, because the bills don't never stop coming. They don't care if we're on strike, somebody's half dead at our job. They're going to keep on sending them things like clockwork. That's the only thing I know that's on time anymore is the bills. Oh man. But like I said, it when you're in inside of here, a lot of people have been telling me where they've been from and so on. If you're in here, comment where you're from so I can say hi to you and have something positive to say about what's going on in your city. The mayor's not going to pay a raise. She lowered it. Oh man, it sounds like Viper that has to be some voting going on. Maybe one of the players from the teams and stuff will step up and maybe start some sort of fund to help out the individuals that are infected by this, because I sure hate to hear that. I'm just hoping that all y'all that are affected by that name car for an name car for an edit, name a good car. How about a DeLorean? A DeLorean, a Cadillac, uh, something something that everybody else isn't driving down the road with. It seems like uh, bank cards full of money. Oh, you said okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad to know that you had some things organized that you didn't. They went on that strike and everything, that it wasn't going to end up keeping you and your family back. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, that's what we go for when we're working at a place, to try to improve the 55 Chevy Bel Air. Talk that talk, brother. A 55? Man, I wish I had a nice car like that. That is sweet. Is that your personal car, or is that? Hey, ha! My thing fell off the mirror, y'all. Ain't that crazy? Well, what we're gonna do? We're just gonna hold the phone. I can't worry about all that. That scared me. The thing fell off and hit me in the arm and everything. It was left to me by your grandfather, man. I know you're gonna really like that car. Did he take you for a ride in it and stuff when you was like younger? So you have like a relationship with the car? Yeah, I'm okay, brother. You know what I mean? I'm not to where I need to be in life, but I tell you, I'm better than I was yesterday, and I'm okay and stuff. The thing just fell off the mirror, but I'm encouraged today. I am going to the next level in my life. I would love for y'all to go to the next level with me. And every time, oh, you drove it every Sunday, man, that's sweet.
take it to the car wash, shine it all up, and go for a nice ride, man. If that ain't a nice ride to go down, you definitely, hopefully, ain't nobody riding uh messed up around when you go riding in that. Because if somebody wrecks into that, I don't even know what insurance would do. What would insurance do if somebody had a classic car and somebody wrecked into it? I mean, because classic cars aren't the same value as, these normal aluminum full cars that we drive every day, if you will. That's amazing because I remember when President Obama was in office, they had some kind of program to where they were buying back older cars. I didn't want to sell my car. You just drive it when you go out to car shows. That makes sense. Do you got the historical license on there? Bob Street need help, Bob? We're gonna go ahead to bat for you. Intercessory prayer. Lord, I'm just asking that you move on Bob's behalf. I don't know what's going on in the situation, but I know that your hand of protection is more than enough to take us to that next level in our lives. Viper, the cute, man, I'm messing up a lot of your names and so on and so forth. Oh, okay. I'm just thankful, and I want God to move for us. I want to continue this series to take us to this next level, and the relationships is what we're going to go to next. My wife has been there for me in such a wonderful way that sometimes when I think about all the wonderful things that God has done for my life, I'm thankful for that. But then I fall back into thinking about the things that I don't have the way that I would like for them to be. And that's where the prayer comes in. That's where our relationship with God comes in. That's where we continue to be encouraging to the people that we come across in our life. A 1960 Roadrunner? Wow. That's a big time. That's a big time. That's big time right there. Those are cars that are really nice. Guys, you guys have been phenomenal today. I'm sitting here at the park, just having a wonderful time out here talking to you guys, just seeing what's going on with everybody, being encouraging. Australia. Good day, brother. Australia. What do you do there in Australia? I don't know how many people that I've met from there. Oh, you love old school cars, but you're only 38. Viper, that's cool, man, because you definitely have your head on straight with the cars. That's the best generation of the cars back then. The cars that you talking about, the 55s and all that. Come on now. If you know them type of cars, man, you know cars, brother. And you take it to the car show and stuff. I bet you this next time you take it to the car show, you about to get a whole bunch of awards, man. A whole bunch. Oh, you support worker for people with disabilities and the elderly. God bless that. That's what I'm talking about. Helping somebody other than yourself, man. God's got a good blessing for people like that. God has got a blessing for people like that. I just love it. My mother, a few of my aunts, and my grandmother have always been into helping with that. Oh, you had 300 offers for your 55. No, don't sell it, man. You used to get rides and that with your grandpa and stuff. It's not about money sometimes. Sometimes we have those things, they hold sentimental value, let alone they're worth something without our sentimental value. But you and your grandfather spent times together in that, and you guys are riding around in that. Tell them cut me a whole break, man. You can buy it after I'm gone, brother. If I don't pass it on to somebody else in my family, we ain't doing that one. I had a 93 Lincoln Town car. It was one owner, and I bought it when they told me that my cancer was in remission. And do you know that the other day I got a ticket on my car for whatever. I think I was parked the wrong direction on the street. So I went out and changed the direction. I guess they turned around and come back 48 hours later and towed my car away. I'm like, man, what are you towing my car away for? The city put a sticker on it for not being in the correct direction, but I changed that and went down there and paid the tickets and everything. Next thing you know, the police was outside with the tow truck people towing my vehicle off, talking about it's gonna be $150 for them to tow my vehicle off, and on top of that, it's $40 a day in the place. Oh, you got one of them old bikes, a '48 Indian Harley? Man, brother, you got them all over there. One of these times, you ought to take some pictures. You know how they take pictures and put them in the post and everything. Man, I would love to see some of those. That's nice. Maybe one of these times you do a live or something, and I'll definitely have to come see it. You know, you showing everybody. I just love classic cars. My stepfather, when I was a child, he worked on race cars, short track, what was those drag racing cars, and so on and so forth. That was so neat as a child. My brother and I, we would always just sit out there and everybody be working on this, putting the gasket or whatever else in that. Those times as a child, when you're a young man and your grandparents, whether whatever male role models that are in your life are showing their cars or working on their cars or building stuff, those things are life-changing events. Those are things that you just think of in the future. So that way when you start having grandkids or you start having kids, you want to make those lifelong things be in their minds, that the wonderful times that you guys used to spend together. Being encouraging, not just to between us, but take these words that we've been going back and forth to one another and take that same mindset to work. Take that same mindset to church. Take that same mindset to the next time you go out for coffee with your buddies or you have a barbecue at the house and invite people over. Your attitude and body language are what's causing people to be encouraged around you. I am extrally encouraged by this platform. And if you haven't taken time, as I mentioned earlier, please subscribe to the channel. I'm developing this platform. It's outreach for myself. Like I said, I am a cancer survivor, and I'm using this as a way to not only keep myself motivated for the future, but to motivate those that I can come into contact with because God moved on my behalf and took that cup of cancer away from me. I am so thankful for that. You know, I mean, to have your stomach hurting and to go through the chemo treatments and to just not know what to expect, just having that personal fear, it was tremendous for me. But everything that happens for a reason. And I feel like oh, thank you, Viper. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate you subscribing to the channel. I appreciate the interactions that we've had on this stream. It's people like you that makes the world a better place. One person at a time. It don't have to be a whole group of people. They say it takes one bad apple to spoil the bunch, but it can take one good person to make a whole lot of people's lives be a lot more meaningful, be a lot more tasteful, be a lot more encouraging from a standpoint that we're not gonna have no bad attitudes no more because it's not everybody else that's keeping us back. It's our own selves. You know, because as a man or woman think, so is he or she. If you consider yourself to be victorious in what you're doing and what you're representing in your life, you are victorious. We are not the victims. We are not the we are definitely the victors. But the being the victim, that's not for us. You can move along with that victim stuff. We're encouraged here in this chat. We're encouraged here at this channel. We are survivors. We are fighters. We are family folks. We are believers in God. We are people that care about community, whether it be in your village, your settlement, your city, wherever you are under the sound of my voice. You are actually blessed, actually encouraged, extra just to be extra. I am thankful today, and relationships is another thing that I want to tell you guys about. We have a talk about. We have an God. God is moving everything in our lives. God is the ultimate example for all of us. God has continued to have a positive work in my life. God has continued to bring forth in my life people that are meaningful and that are fruitful for my expansion, for my magnification, whether it be for my business, my channel, my platform, my family, my grandkids in their lives, their A students. Those things are blessings. Those are small things that add up into the whole big picture of us being continually encouraged. Now, if you haven't taken time, please get in the comments, subscribe to the channel, comment where you are from, comment something positive that you've come across, and comment something that you would like prayer for. I'm Keith Rowland. This is just encouragement series, part 9. We're going to keep this encouraging series up. Oh, okay. Well, God bless your granddaughter, 5 months old today. God bless you, healthy and happy. Got a good grandfather. Got a good grandfather. Anytime you can say something positive about your grandkids or your family, you are a family man. You are a family man, a car collector. You are my idea of what citizenship and what worldly friendship and mentorship means. That is the perfect thing. I have been so encouraged just by the comments that you have made on here, by the interactions that I've had with you, and you saying that your grandfather didn't tell your wife. Oh, okay. That's where we have to have prayer for that. I'm going to pray against that. Your heart is strong in the name of Jesus. You are more than a conqueror. You are a family man. God put you over that family because he knew what he was doing before we were even here. I am thankful for that, and I am thankful for you. I am thankful for those who, your doctor said it was weak. Well, doctors, they do their best. I'm not even going to lie. I've had interactions with doctors that have helped, but I've also had interactions with doctors that I did not feel positive about. Like the hospital had me meet with, or you try and post some cars and bikes for you, man. I'd be happy to see some of those, man. I really would. I've never knew much about cars, but like I said, my stepdad drove drag racing cars. He had a Camaro with them slicks on the back. The name of the car was called the Bionic Mouse, and it had a mouse on the side with some big rims on it and stuff. And he used to just sit out there and burn out in that car in the driveway. He had me pour like I still don't know why they pour water or whatever that is behind the wheels. Is that like make it to where they slick and so they can burn out? But that's another thing. But if you haven't, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share this to someone that needs to be encouraged in their life because we all need encouragement one way or another. And I've been thankful, and I will develop a constant time to be doing these just encouragement series. But for now, I'm going to give it all to God, because when we try God, God's going to try us. Please be encouraged. Please continue to be thankful and grateful in your lives. And until next time, this is Keith Rowland. You guys have a wonderful and blessed day.